news on Sharika Jackson and Brianna Liston's first race for the 2023 season, plus Janelle Bromfield and Noah Lyles, Sydney McLaughlin, and more. Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Go ahead, please hit the subscribe button so we can continue to grow. When you do that, go ahead and hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops. We drop a video at least once a day here on Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoy the content, please hit that like button. And finally, leave your thoughts. So, when ready? Yep, good to go. Another Peter Lloyd World multi-storied video. Now we have great news. The truth is, people, we've been wondering when and where we would get to see this phenomenal young lady. Yes, Brianna Liston, who now attends LSU. Remember, she's now in the collegiate scene. We've been wondering, when are we going to see this young lady race? We haven't seen her in any 60 meters, etc. Well, we have great news for you coming out from for you here from Peter Lloyd World. That is, we're going to tell you the first time you'll be able to see this remarkable young talent run for the 2023 season. Brianna Liston will make her debut for the Razorbacks, the Arkansas Razorbacks, at the 2023 Razorback Invitational. This takes place at the Randall Tyson Track Complex at the University of Arkansas, Fayetteville, Arkansas. This Friday, the 27th of January 2023 to the 28th of January 2023. Of course, that's the day before my Earth Strong, which is the 29th. Just in case I don't want to send any gifts or anything like that, you know. Anyway. Now, it should come as no surprise. Well, it could come as a surprise that her first race will be in the preliminaries for the women's 200-meter dash. And you can see her name right here on the prelim women's list. Now, this young lady, of course, is the reigning world under 20 200-meter champion from last year's World Athletics under 20 championship, which took place in Cali, Colombia, and big things are expected. Now, let me tell you something. I'm very excited about this for two reasons. One, I was hoping that she wouldn't be running ton loads of 60 meters, and it's good to see that the first race that they're putting her in, because I suspect this is indoors, will be an indoor 200 meters. So that's a good thing. I suspect at some point they're going to make her run to 60-meter dash, but it's really great that her first race is going to be the 60-meter dash. This, of course, is Brianna Liston we're talking about, a crowd favorite, a fan favorite, and definitely a favorite of us here at Peter Lloyd World, myself and the team. So her first race will be in the women's 200 meters, I believe, indoors at the Razorback Invitational, taking place on January the 27th to January the 28th there at the Arkansas University. High-flying sprinter who reps for the Florida Gators, Talitha Diggs, recently copped 2 awards. These awards were first for the Gator Track Sprint MVP, most valuable person, I suspect, and national awards. So congratulations to her. Now, we've been doing this feature where we are showing you what athletes do in terms of training and preparing, and she shared this really cool video that we would like you to take note of. Posted with this video, she wrote, "As an athlete, my recovery is just as important as my training. This season, I wrote down my goals to prioritize taking care of my body and my mind. I do this by refueling with healthy snacks, active recovery, and reaching goals outside of my sport." I thought you might like that.
With the season around the corner, I also must recover and refuel. The process to recover is just as important as refueling, and I've been working hard to achieve this goal. I do this by eating the Honey Stinger snacks, which give me tasty boosts of energy during and after practice. It's really important to write down some of your personal goals. One of my personal goals was to volunteer more. I really enjoy interacting with kids and visiting hospitals and having the opportunity to put a smile on their faces. I put all of my goals on my mirror so that I can be reminded of them every day.
Sports power couple Janelle Bromfield and Noah Lyles. Well, they've been spending a lot of goo-goo gaga time together. I can't believe I actually said that on social media. Google Gaga time. They recently seemingly went on a vacation date, and I suspect this was at the Universal Studios there in Florida.
You can see all of them.
I've been on that ride. It's my favorite ride there too. I'm not joking. It's a great ride. I love those rides.
Yeah, it's just a little strip and it's randomly placed there. This was
Now I'm certain this is why you clicked on this. Yes, it's official. The great one herself, the superwoman Sharika Jackson, will face off against Sydney McLaughlin. Get this, in a 60-meter dash. As far as we know, this is Sharika Jackson's first official race for the 2023 season. It says Sydney McLaughlin will open up her season at the NB New Balance Indoor Grand Prix over 60 meters. In the race, which comes up on February the 4th, the world 400-meter champion will come up against Sharika Jackson, as well as world indoor silver medalist Mackay Briscoe and Aaliyah Hobbs. So that's it. The first official news we have, that Sharika Jackson will be hitting a track very soon. This will be at the New Balance Indoor Grand Prix, which happens on February the 4th. Now, my grandmother, God rest her soul, my father's mom, used to say to me constantly, if it ain't broke, you don't fix it. Last year, we saw Sharika Jackson start her season really, really well, which gave her, we explained it to you in previous videos, the reason why they were doing this was to work on her 60-meter speed, her get out of the block speed, which we clearly saw in her 10.71, I believe, new PB in 100 meters, and that remarkable time of the second fastest 200 meter all time of 21.45. That first 60 meters is a big deal, and I said ad nauseum last year, the reason why they started her season so early was to work on this starting speed, and you could see the difference. It made a huge difference to her year, so I guess they're going to start the season the same way. Plus, there's the added advantage of the fact that she's now the fastest woman alive in the 200 meters, second fastest all time, one of the top 6 fastest all time, and I think last year she must have been the second fastest outside of Shelley and Fraser Price. So this means that in New Balance, these people can prepare some good money, and it's a good chance to make paper. You know me, I love when our athletes make money. This is a big deal. This is their career, and I want them to have money when they retire. Now, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and hit the like button. Remember, you are royals, you're kings and queens. Bless up.